Hi, my name's Alice. I'm from Adelaide. I want to talk to you about my experiences with the family law court. My relationship with Jack broke down. We separated. Jeannie was a little baby. It was after we separated that he let me know that he had AIDS, that he'd had AIDS for 2 years. One of his relatives called me and said that when she was 8, that Jack and his father had raped her. She also told me that he'd had 2 prior convictions for child sex offences. He applied to the family law court for access to Jeannie. He told them that I had left him because he had AIDS, and they took a sympathetic view, so he got access. Then he applied for unsupervised access, which he got, despite my warnings, my pleas, the evidence that he had prior sexual child assault charges. They ignored all that. They gave him unsupervised access of Jeannie, who was 3 3/4 years old. She would be kicking and screaming going to these visits. Can you imagine how I felt? The worst thing about this is the feeling as a parent that you failed to protect your child. Then she started saying strange things and acting strangely after she'd been to visits, and she told me that Daddy had been doing things to her bottom. So that's when I decided there was nothing else I could do. I backed up and I took her interstate. I broke the law. And we were safe for about 3 months. Then the federal police came and they took her and they said, you'll get her back in a month. That was 10 years ago. They've said I'm obsessive and compulsive. I keep writing reports, I keep trying to plead with them and give them evidence, and they ignore everything. She's now self-harming and has been for a long time, and since the age of 6, she's been sexually abused by her stepbrother in the presence of her father. She, as an attempt to self-harm, I believe she's not using any gloves when she's having to dress and care for her father's AIDS infections. And recently she took off from her father's place because she'd heard that her stepbrother was moving back in with him and she couldn't take that. And she tried to come to me, but she can't because it's illegal. And I only get occasional supervised visits with my child. She's 13. I haven't had a private conversation with her in all that time. That's family protection in Australia. Thank you.
In the silence of injustice, innocent she screams. In the silence of injustice, innocent innocence he screams. Mommy, please don't make me go to Daddy's house. Come and get me in daylight before the lights go out. Mommy, I can tell you I don't want you to die. I love you, never leave me. Don't tell Dad I cried. Mommy,